Jordan, hey bitch. So, I've been doing readings all day, and I am not about to play with you, Aquarius, okay? Because I had already thought about doing you a reading today, and I'd be damned if you didn't hit me up last night talking about, Braylon, do me a reading tomorrow morning. So, it's not the morning, but I did plan on doing you a surprise reading, Jordan. Like, you and me, we're just connected, so I wanted to surprise you with a reading today. I'm not gonna make it too long or anything, just a little sample. So if anything applies, I really do. My readings are deep as fuck, so I trust that the right energy and messages are gonna come out for you. So this is like gonna be a little bit of a sample, and if you like this reading, and if you want to go into further detail, if you ever have anything specific you want to ask me, my readings are not that expensive, but I do got you on a free reading. Now, if you feel led to donate to my channel after this reading, that's on you. But it's fine. I just felt kind of led to give you a reading. And I said I had you. You know, I keep my word. I love you, Jordan. And watching your lives recently, I don't know, it just made me miss you, and you're just really fun, and our friendship is always going to be something that lasts forever. So I just kind of want to vibe with you as a Pisces and Aquarius. Pisces and Aquarius are very, very unique. Janelisa is a Pisces too. James Schultz is a Pisces. Anybody born from February 19th to March 20th is a Pisces. And so Aquarius and Pisces on this zodiac wheel right here, they're right next to each other. Aquarius is the 11th house and Pisces is the 12th house. So Aquarius can damn near read Pisces' mind. Like, Aquariuses are very alien, otherworldly people. And, I really wanted to talk to you anyways because little do you know, there is actually an Aquarius full moon at the end of this month. So around July 29th, 28th, I want to say, there's a full moon in Aquarius. So the next full moon we have at the end of this month, and you follow me on social media, so you'll be seeing me post about this full moon in Aquarius that we have coming up. And it's going to be very quantum. Aquarius is an air sign. And I know I see you post about certain stuff, so I know you're not like completely ignorant to this. Aquarius is one of the most intelligent zodiac signs. Like, nobody really knows if Virgo, Aquarius, or Libra is the more intelligent. But I feel like Aquarius is intelligent in an otherworldly way. Like, Aquarius can sense the quantum future. And we're going to talk a little bit about that today, but we do have a very collective subconscious full moon. Like, if you've been feeling any heavy subconscious energy, oh my goodness, if you've been like maybe not sleeping very well, running off a little to no sleep. Now I know that's because you've been turning up because you're feeling like the energy. Like, Aquarius is like to socialize. I know you like your alone time, and hopefully, before I even continue on with my thought, before we get really in depth, like by the time I start lighting the sage and stuff like that, make sure that you're kind of in a peaceful state. Now, since you're an Aquarius, you literally rule the houses of friends and groups and dreams and wishes. So Aquarius rules the internet. Like, you guys connect all of us together intellectually by friendship and by community and groups. You're like the collective community, Aquarius is. So, like I was going to say, sometimes when Aquarius is feeling very heavy energy, they have the need to go out around large groups of people. So I'm not sure why that is coming up, but that's just kind of something I've learned about Aquarius energy, that, when air signs handle emotions interestingly anyway. And we are in Cancer season. I did see that you posted something about Aquarius or in Cancer season. Cancer season is emotional for all of us. Cancer is the cardinal water sign. Pisces is mutable water. Scorpio is fixed water. And see, Aquarius, one of the really cool things about Aquarius is that you guys are the only zodiac sign that is ruled by two elements. Everyone else is ruled by one element, right? But Aquarius is ruled by air and water. So it's very important for Aquarius to intellectually process the way they feel, and also create a way to word and speak and communicate their emotions. And, like I was going to say about air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air is a very thoughtful energy. It's a very communicative, intellectual energy. So Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, they don't have time to like sit and feel all the feelings, but that's why Cancer season and Pisces season and Scorpio season can be kind of interesting for Aquarius and Gemini and Libra. because, you know, you guys are just trying to kind of communicate your way through this. You're trying to intellectually understand an element like water that makes no sense. Water is very it's spiritual. It's deep. You know, it's the moon's energy. Going back to the Aquarius moon, you know, Aquariuses are the most emotional sign right now in Cancer season, because in Cancer season there's always an Aquarius full moon at the end of the month, because when we go into Leo season, Leo, we've already talked about this, Leo is your opposite sign in astrology. So Leos are your polar opposite. You know, Aquarius is the shadow of Leo. So everything Leo is everything Aquarius isn't, and vice versa. Everything Aquarius is, Leo isn't. So when Aquarius and a Leo get together, then it's complete balance and harmony. And another thing I want to mention to you that may come up in your reading is that Aquarius is the South Node right now. And the South Node has everything to do with the past. It has everything to do with letting go and releasing and what we're learning from. It's the foundation. Leo energy, opposite of Aquarius, is the North Node. So we're all collectively kind of going towards our hearts right now. We're going towards this Leo fire energy. But before we can become ego, before we can become this prideful lion that Leo represents, before we can follow our heart, we have to release outside influence. We have to release the community around us. We have to release. Aquarius is all about connecting people. Leo is all about self. Leo is ruled by the sun. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So I want to talk a little bit about Mars. Mars is the planet, the god of war. Mars is a very action-based planet, and Mars is in Aquarius right now, in your sign. So Aquariuses right now are naturally feeling this subtle energy of aggression, and they feel like they need to do something. And Mars just went retrograde a week ago. So when a planet goes retrograde, it moves forward, but then it suddenly comes to a stop, meaning that it's going to be in Aquarius for longer than planned, because these planets are moving backwards. We have a lot of retrograde planets right now, and a lot of us are just really thinking backwards. We're thinking back about the past relationships, people, places, and things, past feelings, past circumstances, living situations. Just Cancer season is the past, because Capricorn is the future, and that's the opposite of Cancer. And it doesn't help that Aquarius is the South Node, which is also the past. And then we have Mars there. So it's like aggression from our past. There's a need to aggressively let go of the things that are no longer serving us, the things that can't move on to Leo season. Like once Leo season starts on July 22nd, there's going to be a shift in energy. And everything is going to shift back into destiny. Our destiny is controlled by the North and the South Node. So right now, Leo and Aquarius are literally controlling the destiny of the past and the future. Aquarius is controlling the past. You guys are quantumly mutating the energies of the past. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Mars, just in case you've been feeling a little bit of aggressive. You know, out of nowhere, you might just feel aggressive, and that's because Mars can do that. But Mars is not only just aggression. Mars is masculine energy. It's power, it's drive, it's attraction, it's energy, it's action. So like I said, Aquarius right now may feel like there's something they need to do. There's some kind of action that they need to take, but the fact that Mars is retrograde, it's kind of creating this aggressive slowing down energy. And if there's anything worse than aggression, it's aggression that has no outlet. So it's like this, I feel like there's this big person or this energy that has a lot of pent up anger with no punching bag to punch, because the universe is asking us to slow down and not act right now. Now, I don't know when Mars is going back direct, but that'll be important for you, and we can talk about that at a later date. But just know any aggression, because just be careful, because Mars can also make other people aggressive towards you. So if anybody just popping off, got you fucked up, you know, a subtle, like Aquarius right now, I know Aquariuses are peaceful people. Like they can be around millions of people and make friends with every single one of them. You know, you guys do very well with you're a fixed sign, Jordan. So fixed signs are stable. Like they're not mutable, and they're not all about action. They're just kind of balanced, you know. They balance in between when to move and when to change, you know what I mean? So, you know, you're a very stable person mentally until other people bring around their fucked up energies. Aquarius can really tap into the electric energy of others. So I don't know if any of this is mattering to you or applying to you, but these are just things that need to come up in your video, I guess. And the last kind of astrology related thing that I want to talk to you about is Uranus. Not your ass, but Uranus. Uranus is your ruling planet. And Uranus is a planet of sudden change and shock, and it makes things unstable. It's kind of weird that Aquarius is the sign of stability, but their ruling planet is literally a planet that comes in. The main job of your ruling planet is to come in and fuck shit up and make things not stable, because the only way to be stable is to be in an unstable situation and strive for that stability, right? So if there's any areas in your life that right now you are an Aquarius, so you are dealing with these energies like Uranus, your ruling planet went in Taurus. So I'd have to look at your birth chart and like really see where Taurus is, but collectively Taurus is all about worth. It's all about value. It's earth energy. So it's about, you know, your foundation, where you live, your value, your worth, your finances, how committed you are to things, right? Work commitments, romantic commitments, all these commitments that are becoming unstable because of Uranus and Taurus, and some of our finances. So when it comes to the zodiac wheel, Taurus is your fourth house, because we go Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. So that's 4. And the fourth house is all about your emotion. It's all about your emotional foundation. So not necessarily where you lay your head at night, but where your heart is, what you feel inside. And you know, Aquarius is an air sign. So I just want you to be careful of your emotions, especially in Cancer season, because I know that the air signs and the earth signs struggle in water seasons. Fire signs and water signs excel during this time. Like for me as a Pisces, I'm going through so much. I'm going through so many emotions, but because I'm a fish, because I'm a water sign, I understand what Cancer energy is doing. I understand that there has to be this Cancer energy before this Leo energy. And when we kick off into this Leo energy at the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of energy that moves into your 7th house of relationships. Leo is your 7th house of relationships, because we got Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. So that's 7, right? And 7 means relationships and with friends and parents and moms and dads and brothers and sisters and romantic affairs, all relationships. Relationship with yourself, most important. So right now, Mercury in the North Node and Venus are all in your 7th house. So there's a lot of mental action with your relationships with other people, a lot of thoughts and communication. Be mindful of communication taking place between you and people that are relationship interests. And then to have Venus in your 7th house, Venus is going to enter Virgo soon, but it's in Leo right now. So there's love there. Venus is the goddess of love, and you've got the goddess of love in Leo. And Leo rules love. So, you know, I'm not sure where the relationships stand or not, but, you know, we're going to see what the cards have to say for you. But that's just, you know, that's just me kind of talking to you in the beginning. If you have any questions about astrology related shit, I'm not no guru about it. Like, I've been studying it for a year, but I still learn something new every day about astrology. So I definitely don't think I know everything there is to know, but I do know what I do know. And I have my own interpretation of things. You know, that's why I have this channel, my YouTube channel, and why I post the stuff that I post. Because I've always been spiritual, Jordan. You've known that. And then me and you have always connected on a spiritual level as well. And like I said, Aquarius and Pisces energy is so significant. We're damn near linked together in the zodiac. Like, everyone always talks about Aquarius and Pisces together. And so after this full moon in Aquarius at the end of this month, the next full moon is going to be in Pisces. And then the next full moon is going to be Aries. And then the next full moon is going to be Taurus. But right now, the moon is slowly gaining towards the end of the month. It's the closer we get to the end of the month, the closer we get to this full moon in Aquarius. And this full moon in Aquarius is going to be very significant for all of us, but especially Aquarius moon and Aquarius sun and Aquarius risings, right? We all have a sun, moon, and a rising. So since your sun sign is Aquarius, and the only reason your sun sign is Aquarius is because when you were born, the sun was in Aquarius. When I was born, the sun was in Pisces. So the sun rules who we are. It rules our physical body. But the moon rules our soul. The moon rules what we can't see, what we have to feel, our intuition, our feelings, our emotions, you know, the part of us that we hide. So there's going to be a lot of hidden energy that comes to quantum knowledge. Like, this Aquarius moon is going to be insane. it's just going to be crazy. And then the Pisces full moon, that's going to be crazy too. So just keep in mind that if you're feeling any emotion, it's not just because of Cancer season. You've kind of got a triple whammy. It's because you're the South Node. It's because of Mars. It's because of this full moon at the end of the month. You know, it's because of Cancer season. It's because of a lot. So if you're feeling any aggressive emotion, or if you're feeling like just in your feelings, feeling like drinking more, feeling like partying more, you know how Aquarius is. Aquarius will go drink and party and have fun when they're feeling like alone. Aquarius should never feel alone. They should never truly feel alone. Aquarius should feel, you know, Aquarius represents the collective. And when you're a collective energy like that, you should never feel alone. So when Aquarius feels alone, it feels, well, I don't think Aquarius ever does feel alone, because you guys always sense aliens around you. You sense spirits around you, and you sense things around you that you logically explain, but there is no logical explanation for the frequencies that you feel. Aquarius tries not to be alone, because if an Aquarius is alone, there's always these vibrations that are shot at Aquarius, because you are constantly connected to otherworldly energies. So when a random thought just pops into your head, or random words, that's because there are literally alien galactic overlords. Like, there's different beings in ascended masters that try to contact Aquarius. They work through Aquarius energy. And so, you know, sometimes you may feel overwhelmed with all the different frequencies that you feel. And I don't want you to feel weird or strange because of that, you know, because you really need to look more into Aquarius energy and how Aquarius is the collective, and how Aquarius is, and we're going to talk about what Aquarius is. But first, since you're my bitch and my nigga and my friend, I'm about to smoke this little piece of joint, because I just want to get on your level, okay? Like, I feel like maybe if you got some weed, light it up with me right now. And then we're going to sage the energy, and then we'll get going on in your reading. But I'm about to just lift my vibration and just get a little bit, you know, quantum with it. Little piece of weed. That's all I really need, though. So if you got a piece, smoke it. Now is the time where you just like get headphones, or make sure that you're able to listen, like get your energy, send your energy to me so that the messages can come out. And it's okay if you don't watch this video all at once, because it's always going to be on YouTube. And so my videos get kind of long, so people can't always listen to it all at once, and that's fine. I just ask that you stay focused, and that there's not so much distraction around you, so that you're able to really connect and hear the messages right. But it's also okay to come back and watch it again, because you never know, you might hear something in a different way or something. So as far as how these tarot cards go, Jordan, I'm just going to read what I see, and hopefully it applies to you. I mean, you said, bitch, I need a reading. You was like, bitch, read me. I need to get read, bitch. You're so funny. So I'm about to read your cards, and you need to let me know how this goes and what you feel about it. I would love your feedback, because I love Aquarius, okay? Aquarius is one of my favorite zodiac signs, next to Scorpio and Virgo. Those are my three top, well, Sagittarius too. But Aquarius, man, Aquarius is the sign right before Pisces season. So you guys just get Pisces on a subconscious level. Like, you actually get our emotions, you know, you understand Pisces energy. My mom was an Aquarius. I think you guys have the same birthday. Your birthday is January 22nd. I gotta look at your birthday anyway. Damn, all these missed calls and shit. And a voice message from you. I think you sent me 2 voice messages. Yes, bitch. You're probably like, this bitch fake as fuck. No, I'm just giving you a reading. Okay, let's go to your page real quick. You're asking probably about feel me doing this. You probably like, why am I thinking about Braylon? She giving me a reading. Aquarius, I'm telling you, otherworldly, man. Other fucking worldly. January 26th is your birthday? Okay. Makes sense. Okay, it's Mary that had Mary Forster has the same birthday as my mom. My mom was January 22nd, but you're still an Aquarius. And I want to say you're born in 94 or 95, so January 26th, okay? And I like to just kind of say that so my cards know who the reading is for. But, you know, I always say that the readings I do have already been done in a different realm. So we've already sat together and done this reading, and I felt led to do this reading today. And then I actually thought about it last night. I was like, you know, I'm going to surprise Jordan with a reading. And then you said, bitch, give me a reading tomorrow. And so it's like you could just feel it. So I've been given a couple. I did one other reading today for a Sagittarius. And then I'm going to do your reading. And I don't know if I'm going to do a reading after that. I might just chill, but... and hopefully talk to you about everything about this video. But I am gonna hit you back after I'm done recording this. It just takes, I don't like to fuck with my phone too much when I'm recording or anything like that, because I believe shit be distracting you. I just want my energy focused, straight up. Okay, so this went out, which is fine, because I was actually getting enough anyway. So now we're gonna light a different kind of joint. Now if this was a big ass joint, man. But no, I don't know if you've ever worked with sage, but boy, if you have the opportunity to get some, I would really recommend it as an air sign, because incense and sage, it works with the air element, and you're an air sign. So for fire signs and air signs, it's just like so important for you guys to clear your mental and air space, clear the air around you. That's what this does. It like detoxifies the air. And believe it or not, there's really low vibrations that go. That's why it's good to be outside too, because the air outside is like the purest. But if you think about it, different people come up in your house and breathe the air, and they breathe out shit. They breathe out their own toxicities, and so the air element is important to stay clear, because that's how you live, the breath of life. So air is very important. Make sure you're breathing good, Jordan. Very important that you're stabilizing your breath. And that sometimes I do a lot of meditations with breathing. Like I'll breathe out for 4 seconds and in for 4 seconds. If you're ever feeling anxious, or it's kind of magical. And to even take it a step further, when you breathe in, think about things that satisfy you, even if you don't have them. Think about the feeling of satisfaction that you would have if you did have those things, and then breathe out gratitude for it as if it's already yours. And I'm telling you, if you want a car, if you want $1 million, if you want a relationship, whatever you want, by focusing your breath of life on a certain thing, it'll come to fruition. So, you know, as an air sign, I really wanted to tell you that, because, you know, air signs control the breath of life. Like, you guys are air. And that's why it's good to really just use sage, especially because I did a reading earlier. So I'm just kind of clearing the energy for you, Jordan Sanders. I'm just opening up a clear energy space for you, Aquarius. And I also always clear the person I'm reading for, too. So at this part, you can close your eyes, you can relax, you can sing, you can hum, you can just sit there. But this is the part where our energies kind of connect, and I just kind of clear that zodiac wheel back there. I do this for everyone I give a reading to. It's just very important, because sage clears your energy. It literally neutralizes your energy. So it doesn't make you negative, it doesn't make you positive, it literally just makes you neutral. Neither good or bad or evil or whatever. It's literally just neutral, which is the best kind of air, if you ask me. So we're gonna just neutralize this energy. And also, this is me healing you as a Pisces. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but there's bad energies that connect to us, and some of it is from a past life, some of it is from years ago, some of it isn't, some of it's seen and unseen and dead and alive. But if there's anything attached to you, Jordan, I just set the intent that as you watch this video and as you watch the smoke, that it's cleared from you. Just take a deep breath. The sage will find you. Trust me, I'm lighting this in your honor and in your name as a Pisces to an Aquarius. I hope that this full moon releases certain burdens from you. If there's anything that you've been wanting or praying towards, as long as it's for your best will and best, you know, if it has your best heart's intentions in it, then I hope it comes to fruition for you. And until then, I hope that you feel clear, and that you feel grounded, and that your mind is clear. So if there's anything on your mind, I have no idea how you feel as you watch this video, but I just hope that after this you feel lighter and freer, and, you know, just more blissful and at peace. So you can just watch the smoke and just whatever. But just make sure you breathe it in and believe in it, because I believe in it. And if you believe in it, this is already manifested. So anything that is a low vibration that no longer serves you, Jordan, is literally lifting within smoke and being released into the universe back to its rightful home. And the smoke just got a lot thicker, so something just happened. I mean, I know I lit it a little bit ago, but this mug just really caught flame, so it's like something's very releasing off of you, which is good. And so we're going to sage the rest of this space. All good vibes only, and the negative ones too if they apply, because there's a lot of different tarot cards and some of them have kind of negative meanings, and I just explain what I see. The cards all have good and bad meanings, every single one of them, so it really just depends on what's going on with you. So we're gonna get this started. Let me just clear my cards for Jordan, born on January 26th. Pretty sure the Sagittarius I just gave a reading to was born on the 26th. So that's kind of a synchronicity. I did 2 readings today for people born on the 26th. That's kind of strange. Okay, I feel like the energy is ready. If we sage anymore, we ain't gonna exist. Okay, so now I have to go, and I'm just gonna like lower this camera so that you can see the space, right? So this is my area. And then I got these cards over here for you. So I'm just going to start shuffling. And at this part, I want you to just focus on anything that you want guidance towards. Focus on anything that, you want answers towards, or whatever. Just focus your energy, basically. And what I'm going to do is I'm just shuffling until I see the Star card. Wow. It literally, Jordan, this is how magical we are. Like, as soon as I said that, the Star card showed up. And I don't know about you, hopefully the camera caught that, because I literally, as soon as I said the star, boom. So you listened, didn't you? You like literally focused your energy, and so now your energy is present. So the reason why I shuffled until the Star card is because that's your ruling tarot card, and this is my sign from Spirit that your reading is ready, because my cards know that I'm reading for an Aquarius born on January 26th. My friend Jordan Sanders. So your energy's locked in. We've cleared it with sage, and you're definitely, I feel you're very open to this, and you're just waiting to see like what it is. So the reason why I waited to see this card is because it's you. This card is now going to take on some of your energy. So I'm gonna actually look at this card and see if I channel anything from it. But then we're gonna literally pull and see what card is right behind you. And whatever's right behind you is whatever Spirit knows that you need to hear. Whatever energy is right behind you in real life. Okay, so we're going to kind of pull some cards and see what's immediately backing you up. Like, what is your energy as you watch this video? So before we do that, though, and I have no idea what card is underneath you either. Okay, so we're going to find out together and just kind of explain it together. So we've got this Star card. This is your ruling tarot card. And you see that naked girl. Okay, you always doing that with your nipple, but so that just kind of reminded me of you. But yes, she's naked because she's vulnerable. And to me, it's always significant that the Star card, that the woman is pouring from 2 different vases. So Aquarius is the water bearer, and that's why Aquarius is, a lot of people think Aquarius is a water sign. Like, I've met a lot of Aquariuses, and I'll be like, what's your element? And they're like, oh, water. It's because aqua Aries. But the only reason why, I feel like a lot of the reason why you're named Aquarius is because you are the water bearer. So you bear water, but you are an air sign, though. So, yeah, the water bearer is someone who bears water. They have these containers of water, and they pour from them. So the act of doing that, kind of like back in the day when you'd have to go get your own water on a lake, well, what she's doing is she's pouring water into the pond. She's not receiving water from the pond, she's pouring into it. And then she's also pouring on the land too. So we've got some duality going on here. We've got some balance, because she's not only watering the past, she's watering the future. And that is really, really significant, because Aquarius is the south node right now. So Aquarius is literally watering the past. That's what this pool of water represents here, is the past. But then we have the future, which is being poured into as well. And then the water is connecting. You see that? So it's like both of her containers are connecting in a certain way. The past and the present are linked. You know what I mean? So this card is really deep. We have these stars up here. So this card, your ruling tarot card is also, it's like associated with wishes and dreams, because you know we wish on stars, right? And you're literally the star card, Jordan. So Aquariuses are stars, like they're literally stars in the sky. And then that's interesting, it's like the North Star. So we've got the North Node in Leo and Aquarius energy kind of tending to that. And then these stars represent your chakras. So I don't know if you know much about chakra energy, but it's chakras. And I don't know much about chakras, but I know like we have throat chakra, we have the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, the root chakra, the sacral chakra. All these chakras have the color of the rainbow in it. They're on our spine. It's energy access points, and it controls certain energy of us. Like our throat chakra controls the way we speak and express. Our heart chakra controls our ability to love and receive love. So different chakras, and there's a reason why these chakras are illustrated in the star card, because I believe in order to align with our wishes, we have to align our energy first, right? And so let me just take a look at it, and then if I see anything, I'll definitely point it out. So I don't know. I do feel the sense that you're sometimes busy, Jordan. Maybe you like to keep busy, because this to me has a multitasking energy. Like Aquariuses are very hard workers, and they work hard mentally. You know, they work hard physically as well, and emotionally as well, because we have these waters. So Aquarius puts a lot of healing into the work that they do, and they're pouring from both ends of the spectrum. So this is someone who can do the job of two men, you know what I mean? Like you're taking care of your past and your present, and this woman is vulnerably in between the past and the present. But as long as you heal both, your present will be vulnerable, yes, but also free. Like this, she is free. And then we got this bird, speaking of freedom back here, this bird here, to me that's symbolic for taking flight about with your dreams, like what your real dreams are, you know? I know sometimes we grow up and we can forget what we really wanted, but you know, we didn't come this far to just get this far, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird that we're all older, Jordan, and I mean, I know I've known you for a while when we were back to kids, and you know, some part of me would go back, but we've come a long way. Can't believe we're like mid-20s, you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. But I am drawn to this mountain in the background. Okay, and it's like some of your wishes, you know, they're gonna cause you to take flight. You're gonna have to fly towards them. You know, you're gonna have to take a risk and take a jump, take a leap. But some of them will have obstacles in the way. You know, with mountains, they're symbolic for. Aw, I don't know what just told me to open the deck up, but I did, and I opened it up to the Three of Swords. So I'm not really sure why that happened, but the Three of Swords is a heartbreak. It's betrayal. So you know, my readings get really deep, Jordan, and you can let me know if this applies, but this is like, you know, I just posted about the Three of Swords. Like, not many people know it, but Aquariuses are in a lot of pain right now. It's very painful to be the South Node. You know, you don't get the glory and the action of the North Node. You get all of people's bullshit, all of what people are releasing and letting go of. That's not a very positive energy, you know. To let go and release is a very, very draining energy. That's what Aquarius is. It's like a drain. Even her water, it's like drainage. And so your heart space is coming up. You know, Jordan, I have known you for a long time. And secretly, you know, you do appreciate love. You have a heart. You have a very big heart. And it's been hurt and fucked with. You've been through a lot, more than what I know. I only know some. But I've always been able to see that in you, that there's just a lot of pain that you keep beneath the surface. And what do you know? This is an air energy. We've got swords, and swords are air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, you know, to me, this card comes up when you also need to communicate from your heart, even though it's rainy, even though it's cloudy, which means it's a storm, like you can't see clearly, and it's chaotic and scary even. But these swords, which represent words and truth and communication and thoughts, are pierced through this heart. So you might need to just communicate more from a heart space. Express your heart, even if it's broken. You know, even some of the most beautiful people still love with a broken heart. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what made me do that, but if you are going through some kind of heartbreak or betrayal or just painful separation, or, you know, just this is pain. And also, it could be because of third-party situations. We have three swords, so that means Sometimes that means someone cheated on you or you cheated on them. But I just see that Aquarius is heart, like you are healing your heart, or you want to. And you want to heal your mind as well. So, because this card, it talks about healing. It talks about a wish coming true. It talks about having faith and being inspirational and hopeful. This is the card of hope, right? You have to think about when we wish upon a star, how we have to have hope and faith for that wish to come true. It's not the star, it's not the shooting star that makes the wish come true. It's the act of inspiration. You know, when we see a shooting star, every human gets inspired to make a wish, you know, but if we don't believe in that wish, if we don't have faith in that wish, it'll never come true. So that's also coming up for you as well, Jordan. So let's go ahead and put these down and see what's popping for you, okay? So let's see what's behind you, Jordan. Okay, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a Cancer. This is a Cancer energy. This is literally, we have Aquarius and Cancer on the table here. Literally Aquarius and Cancer. So we're in Cancer season. So this I'm getting a lot of different messages here. This could be the fact that Aquarius season is literally right behind you. Remember, this is how the cards were. So we have you, and what's right behind you is the Chariot, which is, it is a Cancer. So maybe Cancer, this is you. I have a lot of confidence that this reading is going to apply right now, because we're in Cancer season right now. So this could be you really healing during Cancer season. But also the Cancer card talks about victory. So there's victory right behind you too, Jordan. I don't know if you just gained victory over a certain situation, and now this card, we've got this man, and he's in like kind of a horse and buggy kind of thing, the Chariot. He's in a chariot, right? And then we've got these figures in front of the chariot, but there's no reins, right? So light and dark, controlling the light and dark of all situations. He doesn't need to control these physically. He doesn't have to have a chain on him or the reins. You know how a horse, they control the horse and buggy? Well, this light and dark that was in his way before is controlled mentally. So I'm glad I'm talking to you and that you're an air sign, because what the message here is that you can gain victory over your light and dark mentally as an air sign. You're stable, you know what I mean? It's very important that you understand the mental control that you have over things. You have mental control over the light and dark. Now, also, these figures represent something blocking your way, but being victorious in spite of any road bumps or hurdles, right? Still working hard. Like, so you might have some kind of dream in mind to like get the fuck out of Ludington or like disappear to California, you know. Well, whatever that dream is or whatever that wish is, it will be victorious, and you can get through any hurdles in the way as long as you believe in yourself and keep faith and inspiration. So I don't know if there's a significant Cancer in your life. Now, it's really important to know somebody's sun, moon, and rising, because you could be dealing with someone who has a Cancer rising or a Cancer moon, or, you know, so if there's anybody that's going through birthdays right now, then, and going through birthdays until the middle of this month, June 22nd, they're a Cancer. So I don't know if that's significant to you. You're going to have to let me know. If not, this is just a very emotional person. And we do have this man with armor on. So you could be very much protecting yourself emotionally right now, because Cancer, we all know that Cancer is the top dog water sign. And if you take a closer look, we have the star and the moon there on his head, right? And we have the star. So that star up in the sky looks like the same star on the Cancer's head. So this could be your energy. You could have Cancer energy. I really am feeling that, because the blue and the yellow of the stars in this picture are kind of matching. So, you know, this could be you just really focusing on your victory or something Cancerian, like healing energy. This is you healing your emotions or being victorious emotionally, getting through emotional hurdles. But I just see that you're victorious, and that this is also very fast movement. When the Chariot comes up, it's like things are moving fast in spite of what's blocking your way, okay? Now, I do feel the need to mention some kind of love or something like that, because now we have the Six of Cups. So this is the soulmate card, okay? There's a figure here that's older and younger, and then we've got this guy back there that walked away. So this is emotion.
Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, or just when this card comes up, it talks about emotions from the past. So I am definitely seeing here that Cancer season, for more than one reason, is bringing up emotions from the past with you. And it could be aggressive emotions. This could be you gaining victory over emotions from the past, like past heartbreak, past betrayal. You could finally be healing from that. I don't know if there's a Cancer from your past that might be returning. And if this isn't a person, this could be siblings, because these are like two children, right? So it could have to do with some kind of children or sibling, or this is you as a younger kid. And it's interesting because I kind of got talking about that a minute ago. Remember, I was like, I've known you for so long. You know, like we used to be so young and now we're mid-20s. So this could be really looking back on the past. And I told you that Cancer season can be a bit like that. So don't beat yourself up if what's going on with you right now is a lot of emotion underneath the surface, right? Because emotion is why this lady can vulnerably pour from these containers. And I know how air signs are with emotion. And we do have significant Cancer and Aquarius energy. So this could be the Cancer new moon and the Aquarius full moon that's about, because Aquarius and Cancer are very much activated in July, because there's always an Aquarius full moon and a Cancer new moon. And I do see that the moon and the stars are very important. So there's something about the moon and the stars here. You know, maybe even a mother energy or a feminine energy. So this could be like emotions from that. But this is somebody from your past returning, or you just looking back in the past. It's a soulmate. The moon is your soul. So there's some kind of soulmate in your life right now. And you guys might be opposites in age or color or something, but they could be coming back around. They might be a new person, but could be past energy because of a past life. That's how deep this card is. Like, it might be a soulmate from a past life or from years ago that comes back around, and there's feelings or healing. But then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this might come, it's interesting that we have the fast card and the slow card, because we have the Chariot, which symbolizes fast movement, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is the slowest moving knight. So we've got quick energies and fast energies, but that's okay, right? Because you can pour from both, the past and the future. There is this slowing down energy of the past and the future right now, and you have a lot to do with that because you're in Aquarius, and Mars is retrograde. So the past has returned briefly because of Cancer season and because of the Six of Cups energy. But it's really about the future, which we have to wait on. We have to wait on that. That's going to come slower. Slow and steady wins the race, and good things are worth waiting for. So there's clarity in the future, especially financially. If you're going through anything financial or anything might have to do with worth or value or your job or your foundation or your home. But this is action. But the only thing is that the Knight of Pentacles takes a little bit longer to show up in our lives. So basically grounded action, like actual realistic action, he takes a while because Earth energy is very slow. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn soulmate, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio soulmate. And they're stuck in between a slow future and a fast past. Or you're just feeling this because this is what's backing you up. So we've got you in wanting to be victorious over emotions from the past, or wanting to be victorious in a relationship. But, you know, Mars retrograde, like I told you, Mars retrograde is slowing Aquarius down right now. Because Mars symbolizes action and retrograde symbolizes past. It's like we need to take action with something in our past before we can do it in our future, if that makes sense. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This is a really beautiful card. This is literally a magical wand. So it's like coming soon in your future, Jordan, is magic, manifestation, the ability to light something on fire, and a new passionate beginning. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, right? This is coming in slowly though, but look at why it's worth waiting for. It's kind of like you find the value of your own magic and manifestation, and you take this Ace of Wands, like, this wand is a gift from the universe. There's this hand coming out of the sky. And this wand is you can manifest anything with it. It's very magical. But you have to wait on that, because it's like maybe you go back into the past and find this. Now, this could be a new spark with someone too. This could, if you're thinking about love right now, this could be a new spark with someone that you just have to wait on. And because you've probably been hanging on to this emotionally for a long time. Because I see the Queen of Cups here in the Four of Pentacles. So you might have even turned your back on something emotionally that you were hanging on to. Because the Four of Pentacles is someone who has a very tight grip on something. And then the Queen of Cups is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. So communicating clearly about what makes you happy. Communicating clearly with your friends and with your family. And communicating clearly about third-party situations emotionally. Whether you're with someone who had a third party or, you know. So I'm going to leave it here because I feel like this is a good depiction of what's going on with you. I just literally see that you're focused on healing victoriously. You're focused on forward movement. Even though it's like the more forward we go right now, the quicker we're sent back into the past. Especially because the Six of Cups comes right after this. So it's literally telling me that Cancer season is about the past for you, Jordan. And that there's this opportunity coming in your future that is very passionate, but it's going to take some time. So let's get you some oracle cards and see what's going on there. And I have you are safe in divine timing. So, you know, you are definitely safe to trust in the timing of your life right now. Even if things feel too slow, please keep in mind that Mars is retrograde. In that you might want to do some research on Mars retrograde, and you might want to ask for a certain sign if you don't know what action to take. You might be moving slow yourself because we have you as the Knight of Pentacles, so that's very slow movement, and you might need to express yourself through prayer right now. I'm definitely seeing pray come up for you. So however Jordan prays, like however you pray, whether it be meditation or getting down on your knees or just praying while you're on the toilet, you know, you need to speak to something that is not on earth for guidance. So let's get an angel card for my friend Jordan Sanders, born on January 26th. What is the angel guidance for him? What does he need to know as he's watching this video? Jordan Sanders, Aquarius. Okay, so we have self-reflection coming out for you. So this is a card that comes out when we need to look ourselves in the mirror and really just reflect on who we are, who we've became. Okay, and so what I'm channeling here is, oh my goodness, this full moon. The full moon is going to make you reflect. The moon is a reflecting energy. You know, it's very water energy. And, you know, you look in water and water reflects your image like a mirror does. So this Cancer season is all about self-reflection on your victories, on your love life, on your manifestations. What do you want to see happen by the time summer's over? What do you want to see? Where do you want to be in the fall? Self-reflect. And when we spend time self-reflecting, meditating, and asking God for guidance and clarity from the universe, what we see, we wind up seeing so clearly. Now, there is a need to wait for that clear energy because Cancer season's never clear. There's too much emotions that come out of nowhere. So you may have to wait until Leo season to gain clarity, especially over your purpose and your destiny. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have friendship. So you might want to self-reflect. Ooh, okay. And then we have believe in yourself and apologize. So I don't know why that happened, but there may be some kind of apology that needs to happen with a friendship, or that's either you apologizing or that someone apologizing to you because you had a friendship with someone, right? They were opposite of you. And remember, Aquarius rules friendship. So you need to believe in yourself as well, even if you feel like you're at the end of your rope. There's a need to believe in yourself within the friendships that you make with other people, and there may be some kind of apology. I'm not sure. My cards literally fell like that. So friendship, believe in yourself, and apologize. So if there's someone you need to apologize to, they're coming up here. Or maybe someone's thinking about you. And then we have chaos and love. So I definitely know that your heart is in a chaotic state, especially because we have the Three of Swords come out for you, Jordan. So, yeah, but there's going to be some kind of success as well because we opened up to love again and then success. So there's going to be some kind of conclusion. Your heart is going to get some kind of clarity or some kind of answers. But you just need to focus, you know, even focus on what your heart wants. You know what I mean? And even if you need to, like, go ghost for a little while, you know what I mean? Because this full moon is going to make you invisible to people. And I do see an apology. I see a lot of healing that needs to take place. And, you know, forgiveness is the way to do that. And there's invisible strength. So it's like Leo season is just around the corner, and that is going to be so enlightening for you, especially when it comes to love and then honesty. So always make sure that you are honest and that the people around you are being honest as well. So let's get you a card from this deck, and then we'll read what the cards mean. But I feel that Cancer season is a time for you to self-reflect, and sometimes in order to self-reflect, the universe takes us back to our past. Sometimes we need to look at what was before we can look at what is. And then we have the High Priestess of Spirits, one of the most beautiful cards to come out, and we have the number 7 up there. So it's like self-reflecting in a spiritual way, and like look at how both of these ladies are looking. They both have their head down like that. So there's a need to really, really look some things in the eye clearly. In the bottom of the deck is belonging, understanding where you belong, Jordan, understanding where home really is for you and how you can create light within that situation, understanding that you are at peace with your light and dark, and belonging in certain friendships as well, you know. And then the bottom of the deck is this 4 of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups. So I know that there's something you're hanging on to emotionally, and that's fine. But let's look at self-reflection, and we'll read what the angels had to say. But what I see from this is that you need to reflect in a spiritual way, which is basically a meditation. I could definitely send you some meditation, good meditation music. Okay, 39. So self-reflection is page 39. I don't know if that number means anything to you. Or the number 12, because 9 plus 3 is 12. So, self-reflection. This card asks you to review your life. The angels guide you to see yourself as the indigo spiritual warrior that you truly are. It's so easy to look back on your actions and feel guilt for the things that you've done to upset others. But that time has passed, and you don't need to bring that energy with you going forward. See yourself as a divine soul who's who's doing the absolute best that you can. Give him the circumstances of your existence. As an indigo, you're designed to fight against that which no longer serves humanity. And this requires nothing more than being yourself. Admit what's most important to you and ask the angels to guide you to these goals and wishes. Okay, a couple things there. I love that it was talking about looking back on your actions, because we have that here. Remember, we're talking a lot about action because of Mars. So, you know, because of that energy, you could be looking back on your actions and feeling a little bit, you know, upset because, and guilt came up here. So if you're feeling guilt for anything, Jordan, that's why apology came out. That's why friendship is coming out. And that's why it was coming up a lot in your reading. So it is easy to guilt yourself for things that you've done to upset others, but that time has passed. Remember, we have past and Cancer, future. Aquarius is the past right now. Aquarius is the South Node. So, you know, I love that it said that it's your job to fight against what no longer serves humanity. So that is a very Aquarian thing, fighting against what no longer serves humanity. And you're doing that collectively as an Aquarius. So really, you just need to self-reflect on your life, reviewing your life. And I kind of felt that energy as I was talking to you earlier, because it just kind of felt like, you know, especially with this 6 of Cup card, you know, it just felt a little bit like the past. And who knows? We all see the past differently. Isn't that kind of weird? So self-reflection is coming up here. And you need to just figure out what's most important to you and ask, you know, your spirit guides to help you towards these goals and wishes. And that's what Aquarius energy is, goals and wishes, okay? So let's see the High Priestess of Spirit. And remember, you had friendship, and then we have divine purpose coming up. So we literally have a message from the South Node here for you, because Aquarius is literally, you can look up Aquarius is the 11th house, and you can type in and Google 11th house astrology, and I guarantee you're going to find a lot about groups and friends. So we literally have friendship, divine purpose, and relax and release. Friendship is Aquarius, relax and release is the south node, divine purpose is the south node. So, right now there's a lot of friendships coming in and out for you. There's a lot of relationships coming in and out for you, and it's all because it has to do with your divine purpose. Everyone in your life right now has something to do with your divine purpose because they need to relax and release something through you, and you need to use them to relax and release as well. This is the south node, and you are understood. So I got angels speaking to me for you, and then we have belonging in the house of night. But let's look up the high priestess of spirit because this is about an hour long, and I didn't want it to be too long. Hopefully you're able to watch this all. So the high priestess of spirit is the number 40. So we had 39 before, right? And now we have 40 in a different deck. So literally 39 and 40. So let's look up the high priestess. So it says, I, the goddess of night, and you have chosen this symbol to help guide you on this journey to find an answer to your question. Consider that there is an invisible spirit within you and all living things. Know that all things, events, and experiences are woven together like a magical web that can be seen only in the darkest of night and not by human eyes. My child, everything that you need to know is a part of a divine scheme of things. Interesting. Everything that you need to know is a part of the divine scheme of things, and we had divine purpose. And remember, Aquarius is very divine right now because of the nodes. So everything that's happening to you is a part of a divine scheme of things. A meaningful coincidence, a blessed friendship. What? Literally, that's what this book says. So we've got some reiterated messages here. Literally, okay, so let's go back to this. A meaningful friendship, a coincidence, a significant experience, they're all orchestrated by me to help you become the powerful being that you were meant to become. No matter what is in front of you, something important is brewing. You will know the answer to what soon enough, but I keep secret the why. You may step forward knowing some things, but some are meant to remain a mystery. Wow, so no matter what is in front of you, something important is brewing. You will know the answer. Wow, so no matter what's in front of you, remember we talked about this being hurdles. No matter what's in front of you, something important is brewing, and you won't know why. The why is being kept a secret. But you will know what. You will know what, but you won't know why, because the why is being kept a secret, because some things are meant to remain a mystery. Interesting, Jordan. Very interesting energies. So that is how I do my readings, Jordan. And that's all there really is to it. It's very simple. It's, really calming to me. This is what I do. This is how I make money. And this is became my passion. And I feel like I'm really good at it, and that it helps people and it gives clarity. It's very spiritual and otherworldly, and I really like it. So I hope that you enjoyed this and that there were answers here for you. It's kind of, I'm very confident in tarot, but it kind of scares me to read for people that I don't like. I trust that the right messages are going to come out, but it matters so much to me when people respond and say, hey, your reading was exactly what I needed to hear, because I won't know unless, I know intuitively that obviously there's some kind of answer here for you, but I won't know until the people tell me. So please let me know what you thought about this, Jordan. And like I said, this is not even a full reading. I didn't even shuffle for you. This was just what's right behind you. In a real reading, I would shuffle and go a lot farther in depth. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, I do readings for $20, $25. It depends on the kind of reading you want, but I love you and I got your back. So here's the free guidance for you, and hopefully you got some clarity, and hopefully you feel a lot lighter and more understood, and maybe more clear as to what's going on in your life. So can't wait to hear back from you, Jordan, and I love you, and I'll be sending this to you soon, and then I'm just going to be chilling for the night, but I'll probably voice record you. So love you. Okay, I'll talk to you later.